Famcast Media, bitch.
Okay, so we have some breaking news right now, which is kind of, funny, especially if you're a Satanist and especially if you know how crazy religious conservatives can get in the United States. Now, if you guys are familiar with, a lot of these crazy Christian pastors, one of them that I mentioned before in my video response to Candace Owens, I mentioned a guy named Lee Peterson. He's a black preacher. He has his own podcast, his own talk show. He's actually rather entertaining. Well, I was looking at his Twitter account. He seems to have privated it now. You guys aren't going to believe this, but then again, if you know how conservative Christians are, this probably won't surprise you at all. Lee Peterson was caught subscribing to gay porn on OnlyFans. Actually, it was sent to me by quite a few people, to be honest with you. It's a screenshot of a person that he's following on Twitter. Now, this person put a link in their account to their OnlyFans. Now, not only did Lee Peterson like it, but he retweeted it onto his main page. He retweeted gay porn onto his page. Now, some of you might be asking, Kwame, why is this a big fucking deal? Well, I'm going to put together a compilation of the things that Lee Peterson has said, especially in regard to, the LGBTQ community. And you would know why this isn't surprising. Take a look at it.
Two women together as husband and wife is not a normal situation. So how in the world will they be able to handle the stress of raising children? God is not with them. Satan is their father.
A marriage is between a man and a woman, not between two men or two women. That has been the law, the rule forever, ever since mankind has been on earth. And so what homosexuals are trying to do is to get you to change the rules based on sex.
The spirit of homosexuality is of their father, the devil. It's not them, the person. It's the spirit that made a home in them. And it came from them overreacting to some sort of a situation in life, whether it's from someone messing with them when they were kids, or overreacting to an angry mother, because you become like what you hate. So it's an evil spirit, and they can't overcome it if they don't accept it as a right. They have to see that, yes, they're stuck into it, but it's something wrong with it. And in that, they're able to overcome it. God will remove that spirit away from them.
Homosexuality is based on sex. Homosexuality is not about values. It's not about civil rights. It's not about love. Because
Satan is evil, the spirit of... And homosexuality is no different than any other sin. I would never marry an educated woman. You marry Satan's daughter. There is a football player, a basketball player, all the same, they black. A basketball player by the name of Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne is a 13-time NBA, quote-unquote, all-star, and the Miami Heat all-time leader in points. And I'm reading that here. I don't know. I've seen this man. I know exactly who it is. All-time Miami Heat all-time leader in points, games, and assists. And he has an 11-year-old son who came out as a homosexual. This man is black, right? And so he has an 11-year-old son. James, they can't hear you.
Yes.
He has an 11-year-old son who came out as a homosexual. There's this little Asian guy or Chinese guy, wherever he is. He should go back to China, wherever he came from, Andrew Yang. And he's a Democrat who's running for president. So you allow these people to come into our country and they come in with their socialist, communist ideas. I don't know why anyone would trust children with lesbians and homosexuals who call themselves to be married, because they're very violent toward each other. and especially the so-called lesbian couples. I hear and read, and so many people testified that lesbians are really violent in their relationships. One of his sons, by the name of Zion Wade. Let me see Zion. Look at him, just a gay. Can you get any gayer? No, I've often said that thank God for slavery because, had not, then the blacks who are here would have been stuck in Africa. And you see how bad Africa, everybody and mama are trying to get out of Africa and come to America. And so God has a way of looking out for folks, and he made it possible by way of slavery to get black folks into this country.
What did you say, nigga?
No, I've often said that thank God for slavery because, had not, then the blacks who are here would have been stuck in Africa.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
All right, now after seeing that clip, this is exactly what I say about Christianity, especially conservative Christians. They are externalizing an internal struggle. It's okay, Jesse. If you're really gay, then there's no big problem with it. All right? The problem is with, Christians. They're the ones that have a problem with it. There's nothing wrong with you. All right? So if that's who you really are and that's what you're attracted to, then just come out and say it. But to his defense, and to play devil's advocate a little bit here, it's quite possible that Jesse Lee Peterson didn't tweet it himself. Celebrities don't often run their own Twitter accounts. Sometimes a celebrity will have, a staffer post stuff on their Twitter. But then again, this probably doesn't surprise me because, like I said, it happened with Eddie Long, it happened with fucking George Allen Reekes, happened with Ted Haggard, it happened with Albert Ojulele, it happens with every Christian conservative pastor that's against gay marriage. They always turn out to be gay themselves. Always. This is just so funny and fucking mind-blowing. Like, well, I shouldn't say mind-blowing, but it's exactly what Christopher Hitchens said. Whenever he sees, a Christian pastor blabbering on about sexual immorality, he writes it down in his notepad and he sets his watch, because it's only a matter of time before them and all their secrets are discovered. Well, that's just a paraphrase. But is he wrong? Christopher Hitchens was fucking right. I'll miss you, Christopher Hitchens. Wish you were still here to see all this. Can you imagine all the stuff he would say about what's been going on around the country as it is? That's just, like I said, this video is going to be rather short because I was literally right in the middle of filming the Satanic Panic Halloween special. I'm going to leave that as a surprise to you because not only will I be reviewing an album, but I'm also going to be reviewing something else as well. So keep you guys posted on that. That's going to be a rush job tonight because I got work in like 2 hours. So I won't have time to film all of it tonight, and then I only have half a day tomorrow because I have to go to work early tomorrow. But yeah, that's just a little situation right here. Jesse, man. I mean, I just want to hear his side of the story. Because I don't know how he's going to explain this away. Because, I think the same thing happened to Ted Cruz, and Ted Cruz said that one of his staffers did it, but the thing is, he liked it on his official Twitter account. Not his Ted Cruz for Senate Twitter, his own personal Twitter. Now, I think Jesse Lee Peterson uses his personal Twitter as his, podcasting Twitter. So, either way, I want to hear his side of the story. I don't want to, take one side, take a story, run with it, accuse him of doing something that he didn't do. So until, Jesse releases his side of the story, I'm just going to take it as it is and assume that he's probably just acting like any other crazy, hypocrite, conservative Christian. I guess, look, this is the last thing I'm going to leave off on. It's 2020, all right? There's nothing wrong with being gay. It's perfectly okay to be gay. So if that's who you are, come out. The Satanic Church supports you. The LGBT community supports you. There's a lot of communities out there that support you. There's no reason to hide in the closet. There's no reason to externalize an internal struggle. It's okay to be gay. All right? But that's all I got to say. You guys have a good one. I know it's raining outside, so safe driving for all of you that are out on the road. All right, stay safe, wear a mask, hail Satan, and have a gay day.
They're just curious for cop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, pound that ass. Come on. Oh, yeah.